shots, but I never committed. I did it for the
Ain't ready yet, P.
Up next, the Nets taking on the Raptors. For the Brooklyn Nets, they've yet to find that spark this season. Off to a slow. This season just getting going still. How quickly, Greg, can teams gel together and become one?
It really depends on the makeup of your team. How many new guys are on the roster? The style of play. Do the new additions have any previous chemistry with some of your players?
So let's take a look at the Toronto Raptors starting lineup. The post pairing, Barnes playing alongside Pirtle. Emmanuel quickly out there with Jackson, and it's Ingram in at the small forward position.
That is a strong finish by MP, showing he can handle the physicality of the NBA.
It's Thomas outside, and Pirtle pulls it down. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Well, Jordy Fernandez and I got a chance to talk for a bit. I asked him about Brandon Ingram and the challenges that he presents, and he said to me he is a tremendous scorer with impressive range. Not only that, he's extremely clever at creating scoring opportunities for himself. We got to crowd his space whenever we can. We'll see how aggressive their defense is against him tonight. Back to you, Kevin.
Allie, thank you so much.
Well, young players like MP know that if they run the floor, they will be rewarded.
And having starred in a six-man role in New York, Jim Emmanuel quickly has been handed the keys in Toronto.
Well, he certainly has, Kevin, and he's got the contract to match it. You talk about confidence and determination to prove yourself. That sums up quickly.
Got that one up quick. Jackson's got 7.
I think MP took that as a challenge, and he answered with a 3 of his own.
Here's Demon. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Fires the 3. MP, no good. For Brooklyn, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Pass to Sharp. Nets passing it around. Man finds Thomas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Inside, Cam Thomas really relies on his agility and touch to get it done.
On the wing, MP buries it from three-point range. 10 points for him.
And just a solid way to start the game. 4-5.
Pass to Man. To the middle, Pirtle with the steal. And in transition, it's Ingram. Here we go. And that one's good, Barnes.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Thomas against MP. Pass to Demon. Puts up a 3. And Pirtle pulls it down. Raptors leading by 7. A 3 from MP. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
And Tim, of the teams that were not in the playoffs or even in the play-in last season, you can make a case the Raptors among many teams that have a lot of potential to get there this year.
Yeah, I agree, and you could also put the Spurs in that conversation too. But if you're just looking at the East, the Raptors could easily climb back into relevance as their young talent develops.
And that one's good, Barnes.
Oh, great ball movement there.
There's a minute left here in the first quarter. Pass to man. Here's Clowney. Here's Demon. Quickly covering. Inside. Sharp. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Pirtle's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And again, it's Toronto converting.
Somebody came to play tonight. 6 out of his first 7.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
26 seconds left here in the opening quarter. 6 to shoot. Thomas. The shot is good. It's his 2nd bucket in 5 tries.
They found some room there along the baseline. Some space at the rim. Goes right up and puts it in without resistance.
MP, no good. Demand launches it. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. Mann's got his 2nd bucket tonight. And there's the bucket from MP. And so it's the Toronto Raptors ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Back to the action in just a minute. Checked in, and it's Cameron Thomas in for Mark. The Raptors making a switch here. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Pass to Demon. Here's Clowney. Here's Demon. Quickly covering. Williams kicks to Thomas. 6 on the shot clock. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. You know, Greg, talking about Cam Thomas now, what are some things you'd like to see him improve on?
Well, I'd say defense first and foremost. If he's able to improve there, as well as his passing and playmaking, watch out. He's already an incredible scorer.
And both free throws good for Thomas. Tim, you know, you've played it for so long. The intensity of competition can lead to some heated communication, even between those on the same team.
Oh, Kevin, believe me, in the 10 years I've played in the league, you often see that between teammates because you have highly competitive individuals who aren't always going to see eye to eye.
But don't you think that's good, though, that competitive tension that may exist within a team?
It creates an edge, Kevin, that you need to win in this league.
Guard spots filled by Demon and Thomas. Then it's Zaire Williams. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Clowney in at the 4. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
Yeah, players avoid taking mid-range shots these days. It's almost like the threes are easier for players to get. Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
Pass to Clowney. Here's Demon. Quickly covering. Here's Clowney. From deep, Thomas. The rebound by Brandon Ingram.
Well, he wanted to answer that 3 with one of his own. Unfortunately, he couldn't knock it down. And a big reason they have this lead is the way he's shooting the ball.
Here's Demon. Thomas, no luck. Down low, here's Jackson. MP with the easy bucket inside.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And in a little over a decade, the Nets, GA, having to rebuild from the ashes of 2 super team iterations.
The short time span between shows how quickly they can turn things around. And with a treasure trove of picks in the coming years, they look to climb that mountain once again.
So for the Nets, Sharp comes in for Nicholas Claxton. Mann subbed in for Zaire Williams. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Toronto. Barnes comes in for R.J. Barrett. Pass to Poeltl. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Poeltl with the steal. Quickly the pass to Jackson. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Last game for Brooklyn, they picked up the W against New York.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
In a hostile environment like that, the bench energy can really make a difference for your starters.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Pass to Thomas. Goes up on the high post. Good. Thomas got 10 points.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
I'm not sure what he was thinking right there, but we see this in this game sometimes.
And no good that time. Good D by Barnes.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Out left to the wing. It's Thomas on the wing. Guarded by Jackson. And it's good. 2 points.
Yeah, Thomas can spread his selection out on the floor, which keeps the defense guessing.
Here's MP. MP converting the tough bucket. MP getting it done for the Toronto Raptors. He's up to 26 points in the game now. Just keeps pouring in the buckets. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Taking a look here now at Toronto. They've had a great start to the season as we thought they might. They play together. They play for.
And now how about those first 2 quarters of play? Just a dominating performance for the Toronto Raptors. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Well, he's found his rhythm out there for sure. Now let's see how the defense adjusts to him in this half.
Setting the floor for the Raptors. In at the forwards, Ingram and Barnes. MP out there with Emmanuel quickly. And it's Poeltl in at the 5. MP nails the triple.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
Pass to Mann. Now Sharp. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Poeltl's got 6 rebounds in the game. And Tim, an old school big man, Jakob Poeltl, still more than valuable in today's game.
Well, there certainly remains a place in this league for centers who defend the rim, rebound, and set screens. He might not be flashy, but he's a winning player.
Here's Thomas, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Thomas got 16.
Well, if you didn't know before, this game is further proof that Thomas has a deep bag offensively. I mean, it's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
while getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
Outside Thomas. Shoots off the step back. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on MP.
And Thomas has that reputation of being a little shot happy, but the fact is Cam is a pure scorer. He's got a strong handle, he's shifty, and he has a knack for hitting tough shots.
And again, MP. Jackson's got 35.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
It's good.
There is no doubt he's been the dealer for them on offense, but he is going to need some support from his teammates.
MP left side. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Thomas. And here's Thomas who brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. It's a 14-point game. To the paint. And he gets the bucket. Thomas got 10 points here in the second half.
And he is doing everything he can to keep his team in it, trying to lift his teammates up.
The Nets have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall, 80% since the break. GA now in year 3 under Darko Rajakovic. The Raptors are staying the course.
His contract runs through next season, and he's all in on developing these young players and getting the best out of them.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Williams is checked in. It's checked in for the Raptors. On the wing, Jackson. The 3 hits it from 3-point range. Jackson's got 38 points.
Well, just keep feeding him. He has been lights out.
Outside Williams. 3rd quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Trying his luck from deep. And it's Demon missing. Toronto leading by 13. MP kicks to Pirtle. Back to Jackson. 3-pointer. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Kevin. Scotty Barnes letting everyone know. He said, I'm a great defender. I feel like it doesn't really get talked about enough. I guard whoever, 1 through 5. That's what I pride myself on and what I'm ready to do every time I step on the floor. Kevin?
A tone setter for sure at that end. Thanks so much for the report, Allie. Good on the shot.
Well, he has dictated the tempo this entire quarter, getting basically whatever he wants offensively.
Sharp, the pass to Williams. Back to Sharp. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Well, this is a good reminder for anybody who thinks he's too small for a 5. His athletic ability totally levels the playing field.
Quickly kicks to Jackson. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Pass to Williams. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger. And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
What a find! These are kind of played.
Your NBA career a little bit early because of knee problems, and at 34 you made the transition to broadcasting and have excelled so much. What has that journey been like?
Well, certainly, Kevin, I wish I could have played another handful of years, but you're right. The knee injury forced me into this line of work, and I'm blessed and grateful because I can stay connected to the game. I get to watch it every night with a front row seat, and hopefully I get to make people a little bit smarter about what they're watching.
Oh, you do, believe me, you definitely do. Guard spots filled by Demon and Thomas. Then it's Sharp, then it's Terrence Mann, and it's Clowney in at the four-man position. So that's the Nets 5.
Oh, man, I love to see that. MP elevating.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now.
Time to make some noise, Nets fans. Because here they come, back on the floor. Your Brooklyn Nets, T-Hype.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Now, Mann fires from deep. Offensive rebound. It's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Raptors leading by 20. To the inside. Here's Pirtle. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. MP's got his third assist on the night. Down low. Thomas gets the bucket. Thomas got 4 points now in the quarter.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
Here's Pirtle. Lays it up off the glass.
Yeah, well, this is where Pirtle operates, right there. Close to the rim. He's extremely comfortable and very efficient.
Up top, Sharp. Outside, Thomas. That three off the mark. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Raptors.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for MP.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
And this run should seal this win. What a timely burst.
Outside Thomas. Shoots from the elbow. And that's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession.
Substitutions on the court.
43 seconds left to play here in the fourth. The shot. Demon. Mobo with the rebound. Here's the Raptors with the ball. They lead by 24, their biggest margin.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
It is never easy to win on the road, but they rose to the challenge.
Pass to Clowney. Here's Demon. Dick defending. Thomas gets a wide open look. And again, it's the Nets missing. Now, here's MP. From deep. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. This crowd was stuck.
Great win for you guys tonight, MP. You broke that.
It was a blast. Be sure to have everything with you and safely move to the exits. Until next time, thanks again for coming out.
Yeah, of course, man. Of course it does.
Kevin, over to you.
All right, Dominic, thank you.
Ooh, that felt good.
Oh, there he is. Look at him. Hiding from his own show.
Yeah, dope. Hiding from everybody. I just was taking a power nap.
I thought you usually nap around noon.
Oh yeah, no, I usually do. I mean, this.
Good, MP. Hey, MP.
triple deckers.
You don't think he can play for us?
Mickey, how you feeling?
Do you think I'd be a good mascot?
This team?
Yeah.
That suit?
Yeah.
Man, this arena?
Yeah, in this arena, this suit is for this team.
Yeah, I'm gonna wear that.
That doesn't for me.
That must be nice.
Took my kids to the glacier last weekend. Oh, yeah. Man, my back's killing me. When's the last time you did yard work?
Yeah, give you the typical
Last
day,
weekend,
shake
I had one of those nice rideable bars.
First, go out with the coupe, you go into the run, you eat your patty, food, drink your water, make your choice.
Come over this weekend? Yeah, sounds good. I'm free Saturday night.
Not since Pedro. You think he's that special? So I'm saying once in a generation. You do know that Pedro, at the time of his retirement, was 10th all-time and made three-pointers? Yes. Yeah, look at West Side. You see my giant countdown? All right. It's not that kind of shot. It's more about it. It's funny.
Big season, huh? Yeah.
6'9", number 32.
Like a fast break running downhill, Grant. These two teams have been on a roll lately.
But you know, B.A., tonight only one team can keep that roll going. We'll see who can impose their will on this game and maintain their momentum.
And MP recently made a statement that on any given night, he's hyper-focused on beating his primary matchup. Sounds like he's got something to prove.
Well, MP's goal of winning his individual matchups might have actually motivated the opposition because so far it hasn't gone according to plan. He knows he needs to be better in order to stay true to his word and for his team to be successful.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Toronto Raptors. Ingram, the 3, with Barnes, the 4. Emmanuel quickly is out there with Jackson, and it's Pirtle in at the center position.
Wow, MP in the catch and shoot, just ready as soon as he touches the basketball.
Fires the 3. Quickly with a rebound. Toronto's gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Primarily seen as a scorer, Emmanuel Quickly's defense is often overlooked, Doris.
It is, B.A., and I think the first thing about his defensive effort is important, right? He works very hard. His navigation over screens. He's very quick with his rotation. He's a really long, rangy athlete. Couldn't agree more about being overlooked defensively.
And something you never like to see, but guys, he definitely looks hurt.
And I'll tell you, that's the very last thing you want to see.
I just feel so bad for him. What he's going through right now, you just have to hope and pray that it's not too serious.
Mamukelashvili's checked in for Pirtle. On the wing, Wade. He's guarded by Barnes. Some room here for Strus. And another miss by Cleveland.
Boy, taking what's there. Very good shot selection, just not the result you hope for.
Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside. The 3 from Mitchell, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Well, Donovan Mitchell, a 3-level scorer, and fires away from deep with reckless abandon, folks.
A nice shot by MP.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Pass to Allen. Here's Strus. Garland for 3. He can't get that one to fall.
Boy, just a tough time making shots. Only 1 for 5. They just need to settle in here. Well, he's had a one-track mind this quarter, and that is score the basketball.
For Cleveland, they've gone 1 of 5 to start things off. And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. For the Cavaliers, Hunter comes in for Wade. And it's Merrill in for Mitchell. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Left side, Garland. Four on the clock. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Quickly. And a chance to see the latest edition of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You look at Detroit, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
I think for Toronto, they have been impressive in these first few weeks of play. Making moves to advance themselves up the ranks. A lot of hard work and effort went into making this happen. And so far, they've done a great job of preventing points in the paint.
The shot misses, and we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Thanks, guys. Well, it's been a remarkable comeback story for Lonzo Ball. He became the first player ever to undergo cartilage replacement surgery on his left knee. Now, with a role on a winning team in Cleveland, this is a great situation for a player whose IQ for the game is as good as ever.
The cagey veteran. All right, Shams, thank you. Now here's Mitchell. He's been a big scorer for this offense, averaging around 20 points a game.
This is what makes him so dangerous. He's not just a shooter. Donovan Mitchell, adept at scoring in the paint.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Here's Jackson, up and in on the layup. And that's 15 points for MP.
Oh, he's on the attack, hitting 6 of his last 7.
And it's Mitchell, that time on the assist by Hunter. Here's Toronto with the ball. They're on an 18-7 run. Barnes with a screen on Mitchell. Pass to Barnes. Back to MP. And that one drops.
MP is in a great rhythm right now. It behooves this team to just keep feeding this young guy.
Now here's Mitchell. Outside Hunter. No one near him. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
Boy, when this guy has got his rhythm, he can be tough to guard.
Jackson for three. Gets the three ball to go. MP's got 20 points.
This guy has been in attack mode this quarter. The defense might want to intercede here.
From the high post. And again, it's Cleveland converting.
Yeah, there are levels to this, and Donovan Mitchell can hurt you from every one. Nice midi there.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Hits the trifecta. Give him 23.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
We've got 22 seconds left in the first quarter. Hunter in the post, working on Barnes. On the wing, Strus. Merrill passes to Hunter. 1 second left. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer!
And credit him for understanding the situation.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors in a good situation, up by 13. Changes here for the Raptors. Scotty Barnes is checked in for Mamukelashvili. Ingram comes in for Mobo, and it's Jackson in for Shed. Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Hunter passes to Merrill. Bryant outside. Pass to Mitchell. Let's go with a three. Yes, sir, and it's Bryant picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 14.
Donovan Mitchell cooking right now. Things look easy on the offensive end.
And sometimes when a team trades a ton of picks for a star player, there's some buyer's remorse. That has not been the case with the Cavs and Donovan Mitchell, Grant.
Yeah, he's been everything they hoped he would be, B.A. Not just dominating, but sacrificing as well.
Mitchell and Hunter will be filling out the wings. Larry Nance is out there with Thomas Bryant. And it's Merrill in at point guard. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks a lot. Coach Kenny Atkinson hit the ground running last year with the Cavaliers. He said Donovan Mitchell gave him the blueprint, adding, Mitchell told me our next step is empowering Evan, and me and Darius Garland can be great together. So there's no reason we can't be. So a lot of it came from him. He had a grip on where his team needed to go. Back to you.
Thank you, Allie. Jackson against Mitchell. Oh, MP with a block. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Banked it in off the glass. 27 points for MP.
Boy, this guy making the most of his chances here, really giving his team a lift.
And stolen by Barrett. And down it goes. 2 points.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Bryant, a screen on MP. Mitchell into the lane, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Barnes.
Donovan Mitchell is an explosive athlete. Not easy to guard him without fouling.
Well, Doris, Donovan Mitchell has really proven to be the kind of star you can build your team around.
Donovan Mitchell experienced a high level of winning as a young player, but he hasn't broken through and won a championship. So now every aspect of what he does is about making sure the group thrives. That's why you want to build around him.
Garland for 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. The Cavs beat them last time when they met in Cleveland.
They were out-hustled on the boards the last time these teams met. Oh, my. Powering through the contact. MP just went to work on them in the paint.
Pass to Garland. Allen outside. Stolen by MP. Barnes against Allen. And Barnes the bucket on the assist from Jackson.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
Garland with the ball. Now quickly defending. Uncovered. And he drops that one in.
This guy is absolutely automatic. Strus's motion just so repetitive.
Here's Barrett. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Barrett's got 4 points this quarter.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
There you go, MP. Hammer it home, young fella.
Here's Mitchell. Last game, 26 points for him. Fires for three. Rebounded by Ingram. And Ingram has got the ball here for Toronto. There's Jackson with the three. Sinks it from distance. Jackson's got 38 points.
Even with all the threes he nailed in the first quarter, the defense still hasn't made the proper adjustments.
From deep, Mitchell. Rebounded by Ingram. Ingram's got 4 rebounds now.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track. What touch on the teardrop. MP just letting it glide off his fingertips.
They need this. Mitchell can't get that one to fall. MP way outside. Good! Another from 3.
Well, folks, if you haven't been following his story since coming into the league, for all-time NBA rookies, he's now 5th place in three-pointers made.
He's worked on his craft, improved even in his short time here in his rookie season. He's got that beautiful touch from deep, and that's not the only way he can score, that's for sure.
Welcome to this early season edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Before we analyze that first half, we get to check out the power rankings.
Well, I think for the Raptors, they're one of the teams we've hoped would figure it out. Things are clicking right now, and still early enough for them to make something happen.
The way they've melded together as a team, it's been impressive. Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the Toronto Raptors. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action.
MP getting it done for Toronto. Knocking down 3 after 3. He's up to 7 three-pointers tonight. We'll be right back with you shortly. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
Let's check in with Allie LaForce for an injury update on Jakob Poeltl. Allie?
I was able to talk with Toronto's head athletic trainer about his status. They told me it's a collapsed lung, a serious situation, and we're all hoping that he's okay. This being November, they have some time to work through their options. We'll see which way they go.
Allie, thanks for the info.
What's remarkable to me, though, is how resilient players in the NBA are and the quality of the training staff and the approach they take in the rehab process. And that really helps accelerate the return to play, which is what every organization is trying to do.
Checking out the group for Darko Rajakovic to start the second half. Ingram the 3 with Barnes the 4. MP is out there with Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Mamukelashvili in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And you might think the toughest picks are set by the bruisers. But some say the shooters actually set the best screens. Why is that?
Well, the guy guarding a shooter doesn't want to leave their side. So when they screen you, you get no help.
Here's Barnes. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Barnes has got 4 points in the quarter.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Here's Garland. Outside for Mitchell. It's stolen by Barnes. Down low. Mamukelashvili.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Outside Mitchell from the arc. And Cleveland another 3.
Oh, he's hot coming out of the break. 3 up, 3 down.
The Raptors have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. MP shot is off.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Jackson against Garland. Shakes him. Clock at 6. Pass to Wade. From deep, Strus sinks the tray. Strus has gotten his second bucket on the night.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
On the wing, MP launches a 3. Drains the triple.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Wade. Cleveland working the ball around now. Pass to Mitchell. Here's the 3. Quickly with a rebound. Toronto's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. There's Jackson with the 3. Cavaliers with a rebound.
Boy, this guy has completely lost his focus. Nothing working.
They set a pick to the middle. Here's Wade. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Wade's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Overall, their shot selection has been much better here in the second half. We'll see if the rest of their game follows suit. Relentless in his approach. He has one thing on his mind: close this game out.
It's hauled in by the Raptors. Barnes has got his 4th rebound in this one.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational. And MP knows that good things happen when you put pressure on the defense, and this time it leads to a foul.
A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Bryant, he's checked in for Allen. Nance comes in for Wade. Hunter's checked in for Strus. And it's Merrill in for Garland. Hunter, a screen on Dick. Merrill passes to Hunter. Hits a 3-pointer. Hunter's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
The 3-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Here's Jackson. That one goes in.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Here's Mitchell. And he lays it up and in. Mitchell's got 20.
One of the real streak scorers in the game. Donovan Mitchell is heated up and percolating.
Lets it fly. Toronto making a switch here. Abaji's checked in.
Into the lineup for the Raptors.
Cleveland has gotten 4 threes to fall out of 5 attempts here in the third. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Hunter passes to Mitchell. Over MP. And that one comes up a bit short.
Boy, he looks and will take that shot every time. Just won't go.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night. And the first one at the line is good.
Taking 2 shots.
And so Jackson nails both of them. And stolen by Barrett. And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Toronto out in front, just dominating this one. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a minute. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with the
to me, roster construction is one of the single most difficult things in this league. First and foremost, there are rules in place that restrict salary acquisition. The other piece of this is there are now second aprons in place. So it's not just roster construction, it's sustaining a quality roster over time and keeping that continuity. Success in this league is tough.
Mitchell and Strus are out on the wings. Jared Allen out there with Dean Wade. And it's Garland in at the 1. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. Garland against Dick to end the run. Here's Wade. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Jackson for three. And got it! Another basket!
Another stunning accomplishment in his career. He's now tied for fourth most 60-point games in league history.
He's one of the most exciting offensive players the NBA has ever seen. I don't think you can make an argument against that.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Raptors.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And with this performance, they'll have claimed their 8th win of the year.
And that's an important win. You never like to lose 2 in a row to a team, especially if you only see them 3 times.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for MP.
Boy, he makes it look easy, almost like he was just hanging out in the gym practicing today. That's how good it was.
Wade, the pass to Garland. Allen with a screen on Dick. Good on the shot.
Well, they needed this run way earlier. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Back to Garland. There's the triple. Rebound Toronto. No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
So it's the Raptors winning this one